Fantasy Mania 2. The War on Valademkin City. Chapter 32. Once Eiffel and Lucifont had arrived in Valademkin City, they quickly but carefully get Shitus off the hover vehicle. They then hurried to the entrance and the officials came to help. What happened to her? One of them asked. They said that while taking back the two civilians of Waterfall City, the leader attacked them with rolling balls of fire and she was struck to the ground. They then could see she was barely hanging on and took her to the nearest hospital. Several people saw her condition and concern grew rapidly throughout the city. Once the word had reached Arden, he quickly went to the hospital where the others had already been. This was truly a bad day for the city of Valademkin. About 2 hours had passed and sadly she had passed away. This news broke out on the large screens throughout the city. Many people couldn't believe it. Eiffel was in utter disbelief. Lucifont had no idea this would happen in a million years. A couple days had passed and a ceremony was planned for everyone to see. She was laid in a beautiful casket with roses all around it. Sadly, her daughter Giselle wouldn't be around to see her mother as she grew up. Soon a few people had taken turns giving a thoughtful speech about their leader Shitus. Many were close to her and thought of her as family. There was much sadness in the hearts that loved this young woman. Eiffel and the others had took many days to get their minds in the right place. Because something of this magnitude couldn't be ignored. Those in command beneath Shitus knew that her daughter was next in control of the city. But because of her age, she was too young. But Arden was seen as a temporary solution until the time was right. He attended the ceremony of induction and would be proud to take responsibility for the city until Giselle was old enough. Soon many other cities and villages had heard the news and was willing to send their condolences. What will Arden now do to make sure justice is served? Find out later on in Fantasy Mania 2. The War on Valademkin City. To be continued.